But first, my open. I've told you before, being a leader means making tough and many times unpopular decisions. This week, we watched a leader declare a national emergency where one was unequivocally and undoubtedly needed. It was vintage Donald Trump. And the reaction? Vintage fake news left. Within a 36-hour period, we watched the president sign a bill to keep the government open, declare a national emergency because of the security and humanitarian crisis at our southern border. We watched an attorney general be sworn in and watched the former deputy chief of the FBI blow himself, the Department of Justice, and the FBI up. We watched the economy reaching new heights, the left ignoring the blackface debacle because Democrats, from the Virginia governor to the AG to Joy Behar, were all involved. But what are we talking about today? Is there really an emergency at the border? The left is calling it a political stunt and a total waste of money. Some even threatening to take the barrier down if built.
Would you, if you could, would you take the wall down now, here?
Yes.
Like you have a wall.
Absolutely.
Knock it down.
I'd take the wall down.
And do you think?
But make no mistake, Donald Trump will secure our border. The left are lying to you when they say there is no crisis, that the president is concocting the nation's immigration emergency. They object to the president's characterization of the influx as an invasion when they say the effort to protect us is a waste of money and that the president is simply engaging in a political stunt. A primer. Our southern border is overwhelmed by illegal immigration, gang violence, crime, drugs, and human trafficking. In fiscal year 2019, the DHS has already seen a 136% increase in the number of family units and unaccompanied children each month. 40,720 inadmissibles have entered our southwest border in the last 4 months. Thousands of violent criminals cross that border, endangering Americans. In the last 2 years alone, ICE has arrested 266,000 aliens with criminal records, including those convicted of 4,000 homicides, 30,000 sex crimes, and 100,000 assaults. And if you don't believe those numbers, just look at the jails in Texas. 186 illegal aliens and 276,000 criminal aliens were booked in local jails between 2011 and 2018. Last year, ICE removed more than 10,000 gang members already in our country illegally. Drugs are flowing across the border, devastating American families. Every week, 300 Americans die of heroin overdoses, of which 90% comes over that southern border. In 2019, ICE made over 1,500 human trafficking arrests, almost all of which were for sex trafficking. 20,000 children were illegally smuggled into the United States during the month of December alone. If this isn't a crisis at a border, it's hard to know what is. Emergency is just the recognition of what other politicians have blatantly lied about to the American people so that they could fill their coffers with willing and many times illegal Democrat voters, since they have lost the heart of most Americans.